Hey, this is Sasha, and I want to welcome you back to our videos. And today what I want to do is share with you how long does it take to manage a calendar position or even a option trading position. Now, goes along with the course that we've just released, the Options Mastery Calendar course. So if you're not sure what that is, I want you to go ahead and take a look at our website, the website RISE, the number 2, LEARN. And then when you go there, you can take a look at all of the courses that we have. Now we have quite a bit of courses here, so as you scroll down, there's a lot of different courses that you can take a look at. But the one that we just released, and it's also on special, is this Options Mastery Calendar course. You can also go to this drop down here and under courses, go to Options Trading Courses, and then in there it'll filter it for you, so that way when you click it, you'll get to that page. Now you can see right now we do have a sale or promotion going on with this course. If need be and you need a little bit of extra time, just send me a note and we can make sure you still get it a few days or a few days beyond that promotion time period. I understand everybody has a work schedule, you might have kids, you might just be busy. So if you're really interested, just shoot a quick email for us on the support page and just say, hey, let me hold it or get me a rain check for at least the next week. And we'll be sure to make sure we hold that promotion for you. Now, if you really look at what's inside this course, it's almost 20 plus hours with 41 videos all about trading or the business of trading option calendars. So you can see we have a lot of material here. I'm not going to go into all of this because we're going to get a sales video up with a lot of clips and explaining to you all the details of what's inside this course very soon, probably within the next week. But you can go here and take a look at all the videos there. Again, you can see some of these are 47 minutes long. Some of these are 31 minutes long. So it's not just, a 2-hour video and that's it. This is, 20 plus hours of education. Think of it like a college course that you're going to take. So it's very in-depth. Now, because of this, a lot of the video content that I'm creating right now is all focused around trading options or option calendar spreads. And this really just builds on the Iron Condor course as well. So if you've taken that one and you want a little bit more different types of trades, a little more positive vega, you have maybe too much short vega exposure, this is kind of a good course to balance out your Iron Condors on. And if you don't know what the basic premise behind trading options is, well, it's basically trading non-directionally. You're not worried about if the stock goes up or down. You're just more concerned about the amount or the magnitude of the movement, and you're capitalizing from theta or premium decay. You're making money from the loss of the insurance that you're selling to other people that are insuring their stock. So looking at it, you might be wondering, well, how much time does it really take to set up these positions, manage these positions, and if I have a portfolio, how long does it really take? Is this going to take a lot of time? Now, it takes a lot of time to understand that. That's why we have a 20 plus hour course on it. But to manage the positions, let's say day in and day out or month after month, how long does it really take? Well, it depends on the person first off. So that's kind of the first big key is when we look at kind of our let's say positions that we start setting up. So if we just go ahead and set up a, we'll just do, let's say, Tesla calendar position. I'll go to the 350. We'll buy a calendar. We'll set this one up right here. And we'll go to analyze the trade. Now, here in our positions, when you look at this chart, you basically have a couple of lines. Now, the green line right here is the line at expiration. The white line is today. And with time, that white line continues to grow, and it grows about $5.71 per day. So you can see if I move this, every day you make $5, $6, and that continues to increase. So now it'd be up $78, and then a little more, and then a little more, and so on. So that's the way it continues to work and grow and evolve and expand. Now, if I go ahead and change kind of this position to a little bit of a different position, that may be, that growth is a little bit different. So now it'd be $14 a day, and then it continues to grow $17, $18, $19 per day, and so on. The bottom over here, so if the price moves left or right, that's just moving up and down in price. On the left here, you can see there's a zero line. So anything above that you'll make money. Anything below that, you kind of lose money. So if, let's say, the stock dropped tomorrow to 320, you're down $82 because you're below that line. If it kind of stayed steady, let's just give it a week or two. So let's say in a week or two, if it drops below or at 320, you're only up $22. But if it kind of goes up a little bit, let's say to 370, you're up $132. So that's the way a calendar works. Now the question is how long does it take to manage this? Well, first off, it depends on the person. So there's a few factors, right? So if you're constantly watching things, that's going to take a little more time. If you're also managing a lot of positions, that's going to take a little more time. If the market's more volatile, that's going to take a little more time. But overall, I want to show you and give you a little bit of a perspective of how long these things take. So first off, here's a little stopwatch and timer that we'll put here. And I want to go ahead and give you a little insight as we go ahead and put this on and then start multiplying it. So normally I would say you don't want to manage more than 5 positions anyway, no matter the size of your account, just because it gets too hectic and crazy. But let's just start the timer. I want to show you how long this kind of takes. So I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to put on a position. We're going to go ahead and look at tweaking the position, let's say an adjustment, and then kind of evaluating the position. And we'll kind of take that amount of time and multiply it times about 20 days, because there's 20 trading days in a month, excluding the weekends and so forth. So let's just say that's about how long it would take for one position. And then, of course, if you're managing multiple positions, then you would want to multiply that by the number that we get. So it gives you a rough idea. So let's get started. So let's say we're going to go ahead and put on a position on. What I'm going to do is put on a position on, again, choosing a stock, trying to figure these things out. Let's think about Tesla, Netflix. Let's just do one on a regular SPX. So this would be kind of the regular SPX. I'm going to go about 28 days out. So we'll do a calendar spread there, and we'll go to about March 15th. I'll analyze that trade. So you can see that would be our calendar that we get set up. Now, it takes a little bit of time to fulfill the order and play with this. So let's say, hey, go ahead, confirm and send, right? It takes a little bit of time. Sometimes you don't get filled. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's say I'm positioning it a little more bullish. So as I chat, we're going to pretend that that's kind of fulfilling the order. Of course, I could go ahead and put it in there, but there's no sense to go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead now and let's say, hey, do I like this position or do I want to adjust it? So remember, a few days will go by and you'll probably want to go ahead and take a look at it and evaluate it. But before that, let's add in the adjustment time. So, okay, so let's say this position starts moving around a little bit. So we'll get to wiggle a little here, wiggle a little there, and maybe it's all the way up here. And I say, hey, I got to look at adjusting. So from here, when I go back, I'm going to have to put an adjustment in. So I'll go ahead and, again, I might adjust this with another calendar. I'll probably just copy this one, analyze the trade, and then I'll need something around maybe 2730 right here. Might be 2720 right there. Okay, so, you know, kind of looking at this calendar, playing around with the prices here. So that's going to depend, of course, on that day. So do I want to go a little bit here or do I want to go a little bit back? It's going to, of course, vary because remember, the price is going to be way up in this area, right? Right now it's here, but let's say it's wiggling. I'm going to put one on here. Then you might go ahead and check the chart. Well, how's the chart moving? Oh, we had that spike. Where are we kind of settling back? You know, what's the market doing? It's up 14. Are we still heading on that upward direction? Let me check here. Let's go to the daily. So you're looking at kind of some chart angles here. Here's the S&P. We're getting back above that level, 2631. So here in this case, maybe we'll continue to go higher, but not as much. I'll go ahead and kind of tweak that. So you can see I'm up at around 3 minutes already, just kind of looking at setting up this position. Now, okay, so we got that position set, so I might go ahead now and fill that order. So as I go ahead and fill that order, that'll probably take another, 15, 20 seconds. So let me go ahead and see if I could go ahead and get one filled for you. So we'll go ahead, confirm and send. And you can see, boom, a couple of seconds, sometimes a little longer. We'll go ahead and fill this one too while we're at it. Again, it's not going to be the great price or any major setup, because again, we're just putting in some hypothetical positions. But again, see, you'll wait a few minutes here, maybe a few seconds, watch where this price is moving. If it's not hitting there, I'll go ahead and pop up a little bit of another one right here. And there we go, it got filled. So it took a couple of seconds to go ahead and do that. So let's say, a day goes by, you close down the position, things close. What you might do is log on the next day. New day starts, so let me go ahead and check this out. So you'll start with the charts and say, hey, well, what's going on today? Let me take a look. 5-minute chart. Hey, what's happening? Okay, so I can see we kind of started here. I might go to the 15 or 30-minute chart. Okay, so it's interesting. You'll go to the daily chart then. Okay, you're taking a look at things wider, big picture. That may be the weekly chart even. So you're getting a bigger perspective. You might draw out a few lines and look at, hey, where's the support? How about the support here? Are we getting into any resistance? Maybe way up here. So you're kind of evaluating this a little bit. And then what you'll do is you'll evaluate your position. So you say, hey, okay, this is kind of moving around, not doing too much. Other times you might say, hey, it's getting close. Well, do I need to do anything? You'll check probably your delta here, -5. Is that kind of okay based on the price action? You'll check your Vega. Are you too much long Vega, or would you rather get a little bit more shorter Vega to reduce that? How's your theta looking? You'll probably also go ahead and look at, let's say here, I'll open this up to about 100 strike prices. And I'm going to go into these positions. So you can see here's my positions right there. So I might go ahead and look at my, let's say, probability of in the money. How far or close are we? A lot of option traders use this to make a decision on when to adjust, how to adjust. So if it's getting too tight or too far from your sweet spot, then you might make an adjustment. So again, you're kind of taking a look at this. You might do this, once a day, maybe twice a day. Again, if you're a little more anal, you want to be on top of it, you might do this 4 or 5 times a day, 10 times a day. And again, if you have more positions, you'll do this a little bit more, and you'll evaluate things. So, doing this once a day like this is at least at the minimum. So you can see right now, I'm basically at about 6 minutes and 20 seconds to manage one position. Again, it takes a little bit of time to also close the position. So let's add that part in. So let's say I want to go ahead and close this, analyze closing trade. Go ahead and close that out. There we go. We'll need to close this one out as well because we're doing a calendar trade. And I'm just kind of trying to average the time frame for you, simply because when you look at these positions, on a day-to-day basis, sometimes it's going to take you 2-3 minutes to really look at the positions. So between everything that we've done, I'm going to pause it right here. Between everything that we've done, between putting on the position, taking off the position, entering the position, evaluating the charts, it's kind of a basic thing that you would do. For some people, if you're a little less tech savvy, you might be a little slower, you might be a little faster, but you can kind of get a judgment insight to, hey, would you be a little quicker at this? Would you be a little faster? Would you be checking in on this once a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day? So that kind of would depend on you. But here, you look at it, we got 7 minutes about to manage just kind of one position on the day. So when you look at 7 minutes for a single position, that's only if you're checking kind of once or twice a day. But let's say, hey, you have 7 minutes times, if you check it every day, let's say for the month, you go 20. So that's 140 minutes. Well, let's say you're trading 5 positions, or you're managing 5 positions. Well, now you got 700 minutes involved. Let's divide that by 60, and you get quite a bit of time, right? So it's quite a bit of time. So if you look at just 7 minutes times 20 days for one position, that's 140 minutes. 140 minutes divided by 60 minutes in an hour, you got 2.3 hours in a month. 2.3 hours in a month to manage one position. Now that's not too bad if you look at, you know, the return on investment on a calendar could be anywhere between 5%, 8%, 15%. So it's not too bad for 2.3 hours. But if you get into, let's say, 5 positions, now you're looking at that 11 to 12 hour, maybe 13 hour range for the month. So 10 to 20 hours might be what's involved if you're trading a full account. But if you're trading kind of a smaller account or 1 or 2 positions, then again, it could be, let's say, 10 minutes for you per kind of per day. And then you look at 20 trading days. Well, you got 200 minutes, divide that by 60, you're looking at about 3 hours for the month. 3 to 3.5 hours per month for a single individual position. So I hope this kind of makes sense and shows you that it doesn't really take a lot of time to manage the position. What's more intense is really learning about how those things go. Because if you're not sure at the beginning, it may take you much longer. If you're pretty sure of what you're doing, it may take you a little bit less time. So always at the beginning, you're learning to roller skate, it always takes a little longer. If you're learning to craft wood, it takes a little bit longer. So here's the same thing, 3.3, maybe 4 or 5 hours a month is not that long, considering that, hey, people watch a couple of movies a month, no problem. A lot of people watch 2 to 3 hours of TV every single day. So if you take a look at that, if I can cut out 3 to 5 hours of TV a night, you can easily manage this in a month. So definitely not too bad when you think of it that way. So I hope this gives you some perspective, especially those of you that are working hard in the sense of you're going to a day job, you're not sure if you have the time for it. If you can spend 7-10 minutes a day, putting in about 3.5 hours a month, you can kind of manage the, a position. And if you're only doing kind of a small account, let's say 3 hours kind of a month, and you're doing maybe just 2 to 3 positions, it might be only 6 to 7 hours every single month. So it doesn't take too long to really manage these things if you're kind of already in the flow. If you have computer problems, of course, it's going to take longer. If you're constantly checking things, it's going to take more time out of your day. But if you're kind of just checking in on it once or twice a day, you can see 7-10 minutes per position may be kind of what you need, as long as you kind of know what you're doing. At the beginning, it'll take you a little longer. After a while, it may be a little bit quicker, because obviously I could have went much faster to put these things on, popping in the calendar, tweaking it, adjusting it, and then boom, 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 you're good to go. So anyways, I hope this makes a little more sense for you. If you're interested in that options mastery course, go ahead, take a look at our website at rise2learn.com or tradersfly.com, and then we'll link you up there. And then go ahead and go to the courses, and you'll find that course there. It is on special and promotion for now. If you need a rain check, email us through the support or live chat on the lower right. We'll give you a rain check for a week or 2, and that way you can still get it at a discount. If you're already a current member and you've purchased a different options mastery course before, you can still get an even bigger discount than the promoted one right now. Just log into your account, and it's going to lower the price even further than our early bird special. All right, so thank you so much for joining me here in our Let's Talk Stocks segment. Be sure to get on our newsletter list, so that way you can get notified of any new updates to the course, if we're doing a webinar on it, other promotions and deals and specials that we'll do, or any future video releases, by just clicking the link here or under the video. Thanks for joining me. In the end, remember, do what you love, contribute to other people, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.